everyone, Rowan here and welcome to another video. Today I am talking about my reading resolutions of 2015. This year something I really want to focus on is just kind of making reading something fun again. I kind of piled too much on at once. I started my book blog, I started my booktube channel, and I started my reading group in Goodreads. So with that kind of came this sort of pressure to just like pump books out like a machine, and it got to the point where it became almost a chore, which reading shouldn't be a chore. It should be what I want to do, and I do want to read. There was a lot of pressure to read books that I didn't really necessarily want to, just because people were asking for it, or to get like reviews out like crazy. So this year I've decided that I'm going to read what I want. And I really want that to be kind of my main focus. If it comes down to choosing between a book that people have requested that I read and do a review for versus a book that I want to read, I want to start putting myself first. And I know that sounds selfish, but I'm the one that's reading. I want to read what I want to read. And this last year, a lot of books that I wanted to read got put off, and I didn't. My TBR pile is huge now because I was catering to the needs of others, and I don't want to do that this year. I don't want to. So with that, another thing I'd like to do this year is really tackle my TBR shelf. I don't literally have a TBR shelf, but on Goodreads, my to-read shelf is like just under 200 books, so there's still a lot. Now my Goodreads goal for this year is 125 books. I don't remember what my last one was, maybe 100, just 100. And I beat that one fine. I was way over. So I'm pretty sure I can do 125 easy, but I want this to kind of be an easy year with, you know, I don't want to pressure myself to pump out like 200 books. That's crazy. And I want to be able to leisurely read when I want to just have a leisurely read. I don't want it to be crazy me trying to meet my goal. And at the end of the year, I don't want to be doing like the crazy last minute rush of trying to meet my goal. So I think 125 will be a really good number for me to work with. Another goal of mine this year is to stop rereading so much. For those of you that don't know, I am a huge rereader, like big time. So a lot of times I, instead of starting a new series, will just go back to the comfort of an old series I love, because I love rereading so much. And it's kind of become a problem because I'm not reading any new books. So this year I'm really going to challenge myself and try to not reread as much as I may want to. But you know, with that, I still want to read the books I want to read. So it's going to be kind of a struggle me finding where the middle line for that is. I have a book series that I reread, the ones that are out so far, because, you know, but there's a couple of them, like 5 or 6 I think. I reread them at least like 5 times a year, maybe more. They are like my go-to comfort books. I love them. And the problem is in the time it takes me to read, you know, 5 or 6 of them, they're not huge or anything, but I could have tackled 5 or 6 of my TBR shelf books. So I really need to find that middle line. Okay, and my last goal for this year is I really want to reach out and try to connect with people in the booktube community. And not just booktube, I mean people on my book blog and people on Goodreads as well, but just bookers. I really want to connect with people, because that's kind of why I started all this. I don't have very many friends like in real life that read. So I started this so I could have people to talk to about, you know, nerdy books, and I could fangirl with and gush over hunky fictional men and things like that. And I've been so focused on like getting things out and trying to cram in as much as I can between college and between working that I haven't been connecting with people in the way that I want. So I want to make friends. So I'm going to really try this year to put that before a lot of other things, to actually connect with people and have conversations and try to start up talks and discussions and things, and to make an effort to reach out to people, because I would love, I'm sure like all of you guys that watch my videos if we ever had a discussion about books, we would probably have a great time. I never take the time to try to get to that point, and I really, really want that to change this year. I'm honestly not the best with resolutions, but I think ultimately the ones I decided on are going to make me a lot happier when it comes to the books and the reading in my life. Alright, you guys, feel free and let me know what your reading resolutions of this year are. And as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.